Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we'll go ahead and take a look at the free-to-play Champa. This is a unit that came out back in 2019. Remember Tech Hit was a global first, but then they skipped a lot of the content for global for some reason. And then when Hit came to JP got the content, very weird stuff. But this Champa released just as an SSR, and now he is getting his Dokkan Awakening. I think he's pretty terrible. It seems like he's going to be pretty bad. I mean, he does not EZA yet. This is just his TUR Awakening. So I guess I just gave him an offensive equips like this, just some decent stuff here, and then that's we'll revisit once he gets an EZA. This character is just all about a bunch of RNG on if he's going to be able to get some decent damage. So if we just quickly take a look here, great chance, 70% chance of 300% attack, high chance of 400% attack. Then we have 500% attack, 600% attack. So we'll see. We'll get a couple of rotations with him and see if we can get some decent damage there. This is not a character. We don't need to hop into some tough, supreme, magnificent battle fight for this. We'll just maybe just do like one of these infinite HP bosses or something like that. And then in terms of 200%, it's not really looking too good. So I think we'll probably just rock the Dokkan Fest Kale team. And we'll see, some of these different stats we'll get from Champa. Alright guys, I had to hunt hard in order to find a Kale friend. I did manage to find one in Red Zone Golden Frieza. Now this fight is, kind of like a medium difficulty fight here. I mean, Golden Frieza is a real boss. I mean, he probably is gonna kill us. But let's see what Champa's gonna look like. Again, remember that a lot of what Champa's doing is just a ton of RNG on if he's gonna be getting his passive or not, right? So again, just quickly, I did show it up on screen. We get 3 key. He has a great chance of 300% attack, a high chance of 400% attack, a medium chance of 500% attack, and then a low chance of 600% attack. 50% defense per key sphere obtained. Then he gets 200% attack and defense when attacking with 3 key spheres, which we'll be able to get right there. Let's go ahead and hit that. Let's see how we're going to do. Then Champa, oof, yeah. 194. So he gets 200% defense from here. That's just not good enough, yeah. It's just like, I mean, he's a free-to-play character, I guess, right? He's got no defensive mechanics. So, it's just 200% on top of that right there. That's all he's got. And then a super attack effect is really no better. 50% attack for 1 turn, supreme damage, and then greatly lower enemy defense. Yeah, Champa's really bad. I think he's kind of, maybe you could, he could be a fun unit to goof off with. Maybe we can get some nice attack stats. I said 1 million? That was 1, right? Well, I guess we didn't get any of his passive up. Okay, cool. Well, we saw him double-digit take a super. I'll take it, sure. All right, well, we're going to be jumping back and forth. I'll try. We'll just try and get a bunch of rotations for him. I wish one of the Immortal bosses had a Kale friend that I could use. Again, I'll do my best to just get a bunch of turns with him and see if we could get some good stats. All right, guys. So we have this next rotation here. Now, Vados, of course, is very good, provided that the boss doesn't have dodge canceling or something like that. Now, this Frieza, for some reason, can be stunned. So we do have a free, kind of like get-out-of-jail-free card turn right here. In terms of Champa's link set, we have Godly Power, Connoisseur, The Innocence, More Than Meets the Eye, over 9,000, Shocking Speed, and Shattering Limit. So mostly a very shitty link set, unfortunately. I could hit this. That won't really take too many orbs away. 5, 6, 7 right there is the best we'll get. All right. So we go from 66k defense. We'll grab that. That's going to get us up to 196. Now, remember, we're going to have a little bit more links activated with Vados here. Don't forget that Vados also gives a huge amount of support to Champa, right? What is it? 80% attack and defense he's giving, I believe? That's 14 million this time? That was 14 million. Now up to 15 million. Okay. Sure. Well, we've gotten the Hidden Potential System additional super twice now, right? Okay. All right. Well, dude, there we go. I was kind of fearful that we, rotation after rotation after rotation, I wouldn't actually get what I was looking for, which was one of these turns where you get his passive. Nice. All right, now this is a nice turn for our goat Champa. Unfortunately, our chances of survival are very low. Now, my hit is additional, so yep. We need Vados to come through here. Obviously, Champa and hits, I mean, we cannot rely on them whatsoever. The good news is, again, we have just an insane amount of support in this rotation, right? Hit is giving, what, 60%? And Vados is giving 80%? So, I mean, again, remember, he's getting another 200% defense when he attacks right there. But, I mean, again, our chances of survival are very low. Vados needs to come through. I mean, there's not much I could do about it. Okay. Well, she lived one normal. Okay. 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 All right. Hang on. We did live a normal. Okay. Well, damn it. I do wish that I could find a Kale friend somewhere else besides a fight like this, but sure. All right, guys. Unfortunately, so there's 3 leaders we're looking for. Turles, Kid Gohan, or Kale. They pretty much don't really exist at all in, almost any event. Here in Supreme Magnificent Battle against God Goku, I did manage to find a Kid Gohan friend that we could run, so... again, I mean, the friend system is atrociously bad, horrible, the worst ever. I mean, we all know this, right? Not really a shock, but, I mean, yes, the rumors are true. The friend system is terrible. I just want to try and get a couple rotations with Champa, right? I mean, we should see his attack stats wild, very, very wildly, going up and down and all around. And, again... just get a bunch of turns with him and see some stats we can get. I do wonder if that 15 million is the highest we'll see from him. Maybe. Alright, Vegeta, of course, is going to take no damage right here. At least this is potentially going to be a longer fight. Wait, did I say 23? Oh, I think that was 23 million, right? Oh, goddamn, okay. I don't know. Damn, did we get most of them? All right, well, there he was getting 23 million. Sure. All right, guys, we got another rotation here for Champa. Looks like we're going to be struggling to get Ki on this rotation, but, I mean, we can get a little bit, or, not Ki, but Ki orbs, right? That'll hurt his defense. Maybe some of those numbers we saw, the attack stats look good. I mean, free to play. Remember, it's not hard to get Champa or to rainbow him. It's just you go in the event, you grind him up. It takes 2 seconds. You rainbow him. I mean, I have never heard a free-to-play player say, oh my god, I'm struggling for orbs, potential orbs, right? They typically say, I don't have enough characters for my orbs. So, it's pretty easy to get Champa if he's going to be putting up these attack stats. Let's see what we get here. Alright, Vegeta triple supering. Remember, Vegeta supering is going to give Champa a better chance to crit as well. Although, Champa didn't crit. We haven't been seeing him crit, right? But whatever, not a big deal. Because Vegeta gives crit support with all the super attack effects. 5 million we have right there. Okay. One more. Hit him with 10 system additional normal, unfortunately. Don't super. Oh, no. Wait, no. Don't do that. Bro. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, okay. Sure. All right, guys. Again, wow, damn, we're only 8 minutes in. I've been recording this video for quite a while, I think. So I'm struggling. As you guys see, we're now under Turles' Space Traveling Warrior team. I'm just struggling cycling through the events. Again, the friends list, it changes for events. I don't have Kale here anymore, but I did manage to get a Turles. Again, I don't, the friend system is terrible. One day, I do have real faith we will get a friend system update. I do. Yes, we will. Yep, Amatsu, I can reveal it now. He told me that we're gonna update it nicely. Yep, it's true. It's gonna happen. All right, I might make this. The second we die again, it's done. We're done. I've spent a lot of time. I mean, we've gotten some attack stats for Champa, right? I mean, it's up to you guys. What you think of them. Let's see, Champa, 22 million. Okay. Now Turles, of course, is not giving any support or anything like that. But remember, Vados obviously is. So we're seeing quite a variety in different attack stats for Champa. But we also saw that Super Saiyan Goku that did 800k to Champa is, I mean, a complete weakling. So that is bad, right? If a really, really weak boss is doing that. All right, let's go. We have more footage I could get. We'll just keep going until we lose. We're going to lose in here, but I guess you never know. I mean, you guys know. What is my Turles' build looking like? I mean, yeah, the equips are kind of decent. It's not like I could easily buff that Turles build. All right, let's see how it's gonna go. All right, 7.8, sure. 7.8. Now we're up to 8.6. Yeah, dude, the huge variance. It is, I guess, kind of fun seeing all the different numbers from him, right? Okay, sure. All right, guys. Well, I mean, we could get a nice little rotation right here, right? We got Pajamas Beerus. I mean, we could go ahead and do this right here. I mean, why not, right? Let's go. Let's go. All right, that boy is awake. He is awake. All right, let's go. So hopefully Champa goes crazy on this turn. You know, we could see it. We could see it. Again, we'll keep going. The second we lose this run, I'm gonna swap over to. We'll just break down Champa's kit. You know, go over his details like usual at the end. All right, so Beerus is gonna draw all attacks towards himself, which is fine. And then, you know, we have most of Champa's links up right here. So if he wants to get all of his passive up, that would be tremendous. That would be super duper, actually. All right, let's see. Very rare chance to see Pajamas Beer stack. 18 million we get to. Again, so many different attack stats we get. And then now 20 million with the additional super. Okay, sure. All right, Pajamas Beerus footage. Here we go. I feel like typically these days when I'm using him, he either dies before we do this, or we beat the fight before we could do that. One of those two things happen. I've used Pajama Beerus like 10 times, and it's just been like 10 consecutive deaths or something like that. All right, let's... Here, we could go ahead and throw... Let's just finish this, and we'll be able to go to Golden Frieza next turn. All right. We've seen this before. Unfortunately, we're probably not going to do too good. Let's toss Turles' active right there. Let's go ahead and do that. Mainly to get the extra super attack in for him. Okay, sure. Let's go ahead and hit that. Champa, we definitely need a lot of orbs right here. 9. I think our chances of death are nearly 100%, but we will see. Champa's probably not going to be able to tank Frieza if Vados can live in slot 1. Nice. That's not nice. Okay. God damn it. All right, well, there, chat, listen. We got a lot of good attack stats in for Champa. Unfortunately, I mean, I couldn't use... Okay, Vados. Oh, we're going to get to see Champa. 21. Okay, 21 million. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get, like... You know, I would have loved... Okay, 90k, and we die. I would have loved to have gone into an easier fight in just a million turns, but, I mean, we couldn't get leaders. Friend system, that's tough. Alright guys, so there was the free-to-play Champa. I mean, at least we were able to have some goofy stuff happen here, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and jump over. So this is Leading the Charge to Win, Champa. Leader skill, Universe 6 category, key 3 and 66% stats. Super attack is God of Destruction's Discipline. He gets 50% attack, supreme damage, and then greatly lowers enemy defense. I mean, that death against Golden Frieza actually probably would not have happened if he got defense from a super attack effect. A lot of times I say, oh, no super defense there is bad, and people go, oh, it's not that big a deal. Yes, it is. So, yeah. The lowering defense, I guess, could be good in some fights, but Champa's not, like, going to be a serious run. Passive skill, Mounting the God of Destruction. So he gets 3 keys start a turn. He gets a 70% chance at 300% attack, a great chance. High chance of 400% attack, medium chance of 500% attack, a low chance of 600% attack. Then he gets 50% defense per key sphere obtained, and then another 200% attack and defense when attacking with 3 or more key spheres obtained. One thing that low-key is going to be a big issue for this guy too is he needs a ton of orbs, and he does not create them. He needs help to do that. Then there's also his links: Godly Power, Connoisseur, The Innocence, More Than Meets the Eye, Over 9,000, Shocking Speed, and Shattering the Limit. 12 key multiplier, 145%. Okay. And then here's his best linking partners. We did have him next to Pajamas Beerus, Sleepy Beerus at one point. Yeah, kind of an odd character. I mean, I guess he's something besides just your typical fodder free-to-play character, though, so we'll take that. And then finally, Champa is on a few category teams, including Universe 6, of course. Sure. Then Champa is over here on the Universal Survival Saga category team. Sure. Then Champa is over here on the Realm of Gods category team. Champa is also on the Dragon Ball Seeker category. Then Champa is also on the Sibling Bond category right there. Champa is also on the Bond of Master and Disciple. Okay. Champa is on the Space Traveling Warrior category team. And then finally, Champa is on Planetary Destruction. Now, one thing I do want to mention, Champa was added to Universal Survival Saga with his Dokkan Awakening. His SSR, we could tell right here. You could see this is when Champa came out with the SSR for Hit, and the Universe 6 Namekian and stuff like that. Champa's SSR was not on Universal Survival Saga, but when they gave him an Awakening to TUR, they did actually add him to the Universal Survival Saga. So that's one thing to keep in mind, right? So he is on, like, UI Goku's leader skill, but he doesn't have the 200%. Obviously, trying to get as much footage of Champa and the 200% as we could. So let me know what you guys thought of Champa. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll catch y'all next time.